Oh, oop, I gotta get that off the screen. I am, once again, super sleepy. I'm very exhausted today. But, I'm here doing this right now for you guys, the people. Oh, I gotta tell you, maybe I'm just getting old. I think this springtime, this pollen season's really getting to me. Oops. Did you hear that? Figures. I finally learned something about myself, and now I'm gonna die. This is probably what Chidori meant when she said she was afraid. Now I finally understand. For me, the person. Wait, low-key, same. Eyes are killing me. I mentioned this in the past. When I was younger, pollen never really affected me. But now, maybe I'm just an old, brittle man. My nose is runny. I'm sneezing a lot. I gotta blow my nose all the time. My throat's a little scratchy right now. Maybe you can hear my voice is a little bit raspy right now. I've just I've been just studying in my room, so I don't have to think about what's going to happen. We have to make a difficult decision. Could you ever have imagined that? I think I already read all this. Yeah, I think I read all this. What was I doing? Honestly, nothing to do but study. Anyway, so these past 2 days were quite busy at the new job. As I mentioned before, Saturdays are even worse. Saturdays, I gotta get up an hour. I gotta get up an hour early. Saturdays start an hour early. Good morning. Did you talk to the others? Yes. I see. Well, I feel the same as the others. We can't continue on like this. We should talk with everyone tonight. And then, you know, woke up early for work again today. Yeah, weekends are very busy. I really cannot imagine me handling this alone. Because right now, she's still here. She's still teaching me the ropes before she leaves to have her second kid, and thus I take over. But, like, you know, for years, she's been doing this on her own, all by herself. And I've seen firsthand how crazy it is. Just how many things there are to do and how backed up you can get in an instant. And she did it all alone. We even have help right now, and it's crazy. Like, it's me, her, and 2 others. You know, the 3 of us, we don't entirely know what we're doing, but we're here. We lighten the load for her at least. You did your duties as a health committee member. The students that come seem surprised to see Sayori, but they no longer seem to be avoiding her. Are you 2 still here? It's getting late! Go on home! Oh, that's right. Hasegawa, this is for you. A doll? It's not very cute. It's not supposed to be cute. It's meant to keep you strong. It's set to eat misfortunes. It's my farewell gift for you as you leave us for new lands. Mr. Edogawa, thank you very much. Hey, Katone-chan, would you mind walking with me to the school gates? I spent like $60 on shipping. Good lord, man. On shipping? Oh, I dread to ask what you actually bought with that. My ride's here, so I'm going that way. This is where we say farewell. Aren't you being melodramatic? See ya! Bye, bitch! Well, say farewell, not only to our character, but straight up to the whole franchise, too. This is my last day here at Gekugan. I'm leaving for that private school I told you about tonight. I'm sorry that I couldn't tell you. Sayori smiles. Balls. more 1K balls. I'm going to be sad, but I think this is a turning point for me. I'm going to try to start over and try to stand up on my own. You can do it, Sayori. I'll be lonely without you. I'll be honest, I completely forgot about you for like the first long period of this game. You can do it, Sayori. Thanks. I'll never forget about you. I've always been told not to have any opinions for myself. Who the hell tells you that? Well, actually, I can't blame you. I get told the same thing in real life. That it was an easier way to live. I can make anything someone else's fault. Deep down, well, actually, everyone always blamed me. Deep down, I always believed that everything that happened to me was the result of somebody else's doing. But this is my life, and what I do happens to me. No one can take my place, and I have no one to blame but myself for what I let happen to me. That's why I need to stand up on my own. I need to have my own voice. Sayori laughs cheerfully. I knew that I'd never get anywhere if I let other people tell me what to do. I've known it for a long time. But I had no one to give me the final push that I needed. And I was too scared to accept it, even if I did have someone to help me. But you pushed me forward, along with all the fears I had. That's why I was able to do this. Sayori takes her cell phone out of her pocket. You can hear her voice being played from it. Wow, you could have voice acted this part. Still a character with no voice, huh? This is Sayori Hasegawa of Class 2C. It seems to be a recording of the school announcement. Heh! I made a recording of the announcement as I was making it. Make that your ringtone, why don't you? Whenever I feel scared or discouraged, I'm going to listen to it. I was brave and spoke my own mind, and you helped me find that courage. I'm sure this will give me strength if I ever need it. I want you to remember this too. Please remember that it's because of you that I was able to do my best. You saved me. So, please take this. You accepted PA recording from Sayori. Hold on, how'd you hand it to me? Like, did you give it to me on a floppy disk? You saved it onto your cell phone. How? Did you, like, email it to me? Or did you play it from your phone and did I record it off of my phone? Lastly, let's shake hands. We could have hugged. Sayori's hand is warm, borderline sweaty. You tightly clasp her trembling hand. You sense a strong bond with Sayori. Again, can you believe I've maxed out these side characters more than I have our main cast of characters? The only person I've maxed out so far is Shinji! I haven't even started with Mitsuru. This game is bullshit like that. I should have more than enough intelligence for her. Do you remember your first love? Yeah, he dying in the hospital. What the fuck? Was my uncle. Okay, let me see. The stop recording button's over there. I could go straight to bed. Mine was my uncle. I mean, I was a little girl. It's not that unusual, right? I am about to end this. I'm about to delete this game forever. That's why I wanted to hurry up and become an adult. Every night I don't want to read this anymore. I would I would pray to the stars that I wanted to be a grown-up. Now, I look back at my childhood and laugh. Ugh, I want to go back. Look at me now. Old and senile. Pollen actually affects me now. Ugh. I wish I could go back to those innocent times. Maybe it's for the best that one's first love almost never comes true. Well then, I'm going to go. Thank you. Goodbye. It's like, damn, that's a horrible last impression to give me. Sayori walks away with her head held high. He went back to the dorm alone. Oh, right, this was gonna happen.
Well, it's been a week. What are we gonna do? You okay, Fuka? You just seem so calm. We have to make a decision.
Kids be weird. Side characters are new.
I mean, it's been such a drag around here lately, and no one will go to Tartarus.
You're right. We humans are quite resilient. We can adapt to any situation given enough time.
Yeah, that's right. Give us enough prep time, we can do anything.
So how about it, everyone? Why don't we talk about it?
Have you made your decision, Sonata-san?
No, but I don't plan on running away.
So you're going to fight Nyx?
I don't know. I mean, it's supposedly undefeatable.
I can't be the only one who's seen this. Y'all seen that, like, makeup brand that's named Nyx? I can't be the only one who's seen that.
What about you? What are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever really contemplated my own death. It's quite a sobering thought. I don't want to suffer, and I don't want to kill Ryoji. But either way, we still die, so there is no simple answer.
Then do we all agree that we don't want to hurt Ryoji-kun?
Is that how you feel?
Well, It's okay, Fuka. I mean, it's not natural to choose how you're going to die. What about you, Junpei? Have you decided?
No.
What's the matter? Scared?
Hey, why are you teasing him now of all times?
What the hell do you mean by that? You think this is a joke?
Junpei,
We're going to die. Of course I'm scared. You all need to wake up. This is death we're talking about here.
Everyone remains silent, having nothing to say.
Then what do you want to do? Do you want to kill him?
There's nothing I can do. The only one who can kill him is... Did you never notice? You had that thing
Oh,
inside
right,
you,
he
and you didn't
blames you at
notice?
this point.
You're the one that raised it. You're the one that brought about the fall.
Junpei!
Can't you do anything about it?
I can't help it. I'm sorry I didn't notice. How could I have known?
Stop it, Junpei! It's not her fault! Her carrying it is the only reason we even have this choice.
Again, I mentioned this way back at the beginning of this game. They had to go on... They had to come in and record whole new lines for this version. Stuff like her. You know? She and her. They had to record whole new lines for this.
I know that, damn it, but in my head, I might know.
Junpei is biting his lip.
But even though I know thinking about it might not solve anything, I'm still scared, damn it.
I know how you feel, Junpei-kun. I'm scared too.
Yeah, we're all scared.
Yes. I can't stop shaking.
Me either. I'm sorry I teased you, Junpei. I was just trying to lighten up the situation. Personally, I don't want to forget everything. I've learned so much since coming here.
Yucatan, I'm sorry I kept yelling like that.
I don't think any of us could have stood up to you right now, Junpei. So, don't worry about it. Right?
I don't mind at all. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Oh, the betrayal, man! I'm sorry.
Sorry. I know this isn't your fault. I didn't mean to lash out at you earlier.
All right. I don't think we're prepared to make a decision just yet. Ryoji said he'll be back on New Year's Eve, so we still have some time to think about it. So until then, let's just try to live our lives as normally as possible.
What is this we? I'm the one who has to make the blow if I want to. Anyway, so let me tell you about yesterday. Because yesterday, oof. Man, was I exhausted. Koromaru was so strong. He was at the shrine all by himself. I don't want to live in the past anymore. Shinjiro-san let me live for a purpose. I think that Tartarus is a little... Why am I reading this? I hope Ryoji-kun returns on New Year's Eve. I wonder what he's doing now. I wonder if he's still crying. You know what? Let's go check up on him. Where is he? Where does he live? What does he do? Not during school time. Literally, what does this guy do, period? Besides the time he spends at school. I thought that he was lying. I thought that if we stopped him, we could stop the fall. But I was wrong. And if we kill him, we will lose all our memories. Don't worry about what Junpei said. You know, about how Ryoji-kun was inside you. You didn't have to phrase it like that. You're still you, the same person as you were now, as you were before, right? Damn. So, if you think about the way these guys phrase it, he was inside me, I raised him, and then he confessed his love to me. Wow. You know what? Let's not think about it that way. Sorry about that, man. You've been helping me out all this time, and I thought my dad was a loser, but now I know how he felt. Dude, this totally sucks. I wonder what Shinji would do if he were here. He'd probably fight against the end of the world with all he had. Yeah, that's what he would do. Anyway, so as I mentioned, yesterday, not only did I have to get to work an hour early, so normally I get up at 8:30. That gives me enough time, just enough time, to prepare and then get there to start at 11 a.m. But because on Saturdays I begin at 10 a.m., an hour early, I gotta wake up an hour early, so I get up at 7:30. Finally! Mitsuru, here I come! Anyways. Technically, yesterday I was up since 7. You know how you have to wake up in the morning? Because you need to do important stuff? So, you just naturally wake up before your alarm wakes you up? Yeah, that was me. Exams will begin on Monday. Have you guys studied? It's my fault if you don't get good scores, you know. Open your textbook for today's lesson on incorrect use of the plural form. These can trip up a lot of people. S and E's are the most common forms. Got it? However, there are some irregular plural forms too. You seem confused, Junpei. Do you know which of the following is correct? Huh? Me? I wasn't listening at all. Did you hear what she said, Katone? Do you know the answer? What was the question? Cacti, sheeps, mooses. Out of all these, I'm pretty sure it's cacti. Man, fuck it. I don't need intelligence anymore. I'm going with cacti. I'm not even gonna look up the answer. Oh, so you were listening. You got a funny way of showing it, though. Funny way, yeah, I guess so. Thanks, Katone. Katone, help Junpei out. She's a real nice girl. What's up, Friday? Meese. Instead of mooses, it's meese. You say geese when it comes to goose. Plural form of goose. Why not meese? Isn't the English language just weird like that sometimes? Of course she's not here. Of course. Anyway, so yeah, yesterday I was up since 7, technically. I got there at 10 a.m. and I worked my ass off until 3 o'clock. So 5 hours of non-stop work. There ain't nothing. Health committee? Wait, that's not health committee, that's the student council. Not like I can go in there anyways. Am I done with Maiko yet? And yeah, from 10 to 3, it was non-stop busy. Because the doctor was there, and whenever the doctor's there, we have appointments off the wazoo. There's a lot of steps to do before one appointment is done. And considering there's only one computer, one long convoluted way to get things done, well, before you get one person's work done, you have another person come in, and then, oh, you gotta start the process over again. and then you can quickly get backed up. And then sometimes on top of the, what am I even doing? Sometimes on top of the appointments, some people may walk in. Some people, after their appointments, may want to buy something. So you gotta help them pick, and then help them pay. And then give them all the paperwork. It's a shit ton to do. I don't know how she managed to do it alone for years. And, well, I'm gonna fill those shoes. I will be doing this alone for the foreseeable years. Fuck my life. Anyway, so from 10 to 3 yesterday, it was busy as hell. And then,
Welcome back.
after 3 o'clock, you know, no doctor, it's nice and chill, nice and calm. Oh, I should be reading this. Difficult to study, something, something. If you run away now, you'll just be giving up on life. Oh, and please let me know when you'll be going to Tartarus. Yeah, let me know too. I need to get some exercise, so I'll explore with you. I'm not leaving the ring without a wing. What? The ring without a win. It'll be hard to get back to the way things were. How can we act normally, knowing what we know? I was thinking about the connection between what Ikutsuki-san and Ryoji-kun both told us, and then everything finally made sense. Ikutsuki-san made us fight the 12 shadows in hopes that the Appriser would return. And by doing so, he managed to fuse Ryoji-kun, who was inside you, with the 12 shadows. And that's when Ryoji-kun appeared to us as the Appriser, in a completed form. I guess it's not that easy, knowing what's going to happen. It's almost too much to bear. So, have you been studying for the exams? Yep. I'm pretty sure she already said that. Dude, I'm in serious trouble. I haven't studied at all for the exams. Have you? Heck yeah! What? You're hanging me out to dry? We're buddies! We should fail together! How dare you succeed in life when I don't? Yeah, Mitsuru told us we shouldn't worry about Nix. She said we should just act like everything is normal. So that's exactly what Junpei's doing by not studying for the exams. But you should do okay on the exams, right? Of course! Good, keep up the good work. Can I say the other options? Not really? Hey, I've got my hands full trying to get Junpei to study. I don't have time to keep track of you, too. And what about you? Oh, I'm good to go. I've been studying every day. Well, good for you. You know, it's kind of a shame that this game doesn't have any sort of restaurants you can go to at night. Because there's legit nothing to do. I could do karaoke, I could do... But, like, why? Just why? I can't even work to earn that bread. There's nothing for me to do. I don't need to study anymore. Can I just game? Oh, sure, why not? I couldn't even animate it, huh? Nothing but air. Well, I got money to spare. Isn't there ramen? Is there? You won! Jack Frost doll. Sweet, can I do it again? I want another. I want more! More! Yes. Anyways. At the strip mall. There is no option for the strip mall. Unless I could have this whole game and I never unlocked it. What is this blood stain on the floor, by the way? Was that always there? Yeah, there's nothing. You can't go to it? The option's not there. This is not the back alley. There's literally no option. Anything over here? No? There legit ain't shit for me to do. Anything on the TV? You turned on the television. Winter sales are about to begin at many major retailers. The town's department stores have calculated their estimated profits for the holiday season. Though they were hoping for revenues of 110 to 120%, the lack of shoppers due to apathy syndrome may mean those expectations will be missed. Even though I've reached the peak of my intelligence and I will never learn anything more for the rest of my life, I guess exams are coming up. So anyway, so yesterday after I was done being busy from 10 to 3, I still had to sit there until 6. So 6 o'clock, afterwards came home, and then my friends, they wanted to hang out. Because one of my friends, he flies all the way down to California to work, but he's back for this week, so he wanted to hang out. Exams start next Monday, so let's go over some historically significant years. 645, the Taika Reform. 710, the Heijo Kyo was established. 794, the Heian Kyo was established. I'm going to skip forward a few hundred years. Why? I should have just slept. 1185, Battle of Dan no Ura. 1192, the Kamakura Shogunate is established. Oh, we're getting close to the age of the samurai. So I came home first to take a shit before I went out. These dudes wanted to grab dinner before doing the escape room that we did afterwards. So these guys wanted to eat at Red Lobster. This was like the second time in my whole life I've had Red Lobster. And if you've seen the Red Lobster menu, you guys know that the prices are sky high. And thank God that I ate a massive lunch, because I really wasn't hungry at all. So at Red Lobster, I didn't order their absurdly expensive meals. I literally just ordered an appetizer and a drink. And I still ended up spending $20 for a fucking appetizer and an iced tea. For $6.99, I kind of expected the iced tea to be homemade, but no. $6.99, I was given a cup of legit brisk. Well, at least there was complimentary refills, which I didn't even get a refill for. Things have finally settled down a bit. Since I'm a senior, I was thinking of assigning more tasks to the upperclassmen in student council. I deserve some free time after all. I'll still show up to the meetings, of course. What? I heard a lot of rumors about you recently. You seem to be studying really hard. Impressive, but try not to stress yourself out. Because of your academic prowess, Mitsuru seems to have a new opinion of you. By the way, Shiomi, this is completely unrelated, but what the fuck? Why is she blushing? I'd like to talk to you about something. What? If you don't mind, can you spare some time? Sure. Great, well... Can you come talk with me? I'd rather not talk about it here. It seems Mitsuru wants you to go with her somewhere. Anyways, Endless Shrimp. Would you believe? So, 4 of my friends ordered the Endless Shrimp. And I think all of them, except for maybe one, I wasn't paying too much attention. All except for one, maybe, got a second serving. And I think I saw on the plate there was like 3 different kinds of shrimp. There was the shrimp scampi, there was a fried shrimp, and then some other version of shrimp. And I think each one had like 6. So 3 versions, 6, 12, 18. And then if you times 2, 36. And how much is the Endless Shrimp? I think it was like $34.99. Wow, Endless Shrimp, and you only ate like 36, if even. Wow, Endless Shrimp. Didn't even take full advantage. Anyways. Psst! Show me. Mitsuru is trying to get your attention. Why? Aren't we here alone together? Please tell me what the etiquette here is. Are there any customs I need to follow? Oh, I think I remember this. She doesn't know about slurping the noodles. Make noise when you eat. She's gonna do some moaning sound. Everyone in the restaurant's gonna look at her like, what the fuck is she doing? Is she orgasming as she eats? Add a lot of spice, eat before it gets soggy, drink all the soup. I kinda don't even want to say this first one. Etiquette, huh? I guess eat before it gets soggy? I understand. So, I should eat quickly before the noodles expand. Well, actually, maybe that was the wrong answer. Now she's gonna scarf it all down. Doing so must show appreciation to the chef. Bon appetit! Let's eat. I'm reading at least 4 plates. Skill issue. Mitsuru is enjoying her ramen. The taste is quite interesting. I thought it tasted strange at first, but as I continued to eat, I realized it had a subtle charm to it. Yeah, she's used to all those fancy foods. When she eats this like classic diner comfort food, she's like, whoa. Tastes strange. Doesn't taste like $1 million to me. It's quite delicious. Pardon me, chef. Chef? You talking to me? The ramen tastes absolutely wonderful. It's been a while since I last complimented the chef. What do you use for bouillon? Bouillon? What the hell is that? Anyways, if you want to know the recipe, sorry, I can't tell you, lady. Without our secret recipe, we'd be out of business. Well then, if it's a secret, I completely understand. You don't have to tell me. Now, this would be considered a meal if one were to eat it with rice, yes? What the fuck? That is very interesting. No, that's not, you could probably make more money if you patented the recipe and sold it. Mitsuru is deep in thought. Ah, a businesswoman at heart. Oh, sorry, my imagination got the best of me. I've been wanting to try ramen for a long time. Man, someone of her status in society, I bet you she didn't even try instant ramen, let alone this stuff. Does that make me strange? Yes, it does. You know what? You know what? I feel like she's already feeling out of place. No. Oh, that's good. I was never able to eat this type of food, and I'm not used to this style of restaurant. I know, right? It just looks hot and sweaty in here. I bet there's no AC or airflow in here. I felt extremely awkward coming here alone. I'm so glad you're here with me. You've taught me so much about ramen etiquette. Let's eat here again sometime. Your relationship has grown stronger. Closer. You know, I only recently saw this reel on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it. It was a clip from a movie I've never heard of. What was it? Look at the time. We should go. Hold on, let me find this reel. Why can't I find it? I know I saved it not long ago. Am I blind? Why can't I find it? Oh, well, I can't find it. I don't even know what the name of the movie is. It was like, these foreigners went to Japan, the boyfriend left her ass there, so she's now kind of stranded in Japan, so these, like, ramen shop owners took sympathy on her. They gave her a bowl of ramen and even were nice enough to not have her pay. And then she returned wanting to learn how to cook ramen. Yo, I need to look up what that film is. I need to watch that movie. It'll be hard to go back to the way things were, and I already read all this. Anyway, so, like I mentioned, over at Blue Crayfish, I only ordered an appetizer and an iced tea for $7 goddamn. I only ordered the appetizer. I ordered the mozzarella sticks, the fried mozzarella sticks, and they were not that good in my opinion. I didn't even finish it all. Then again, I wasn't really that hungry. Like I said, I had a big lunch. Oh, at this job, you would not believe the meal I can get for $4. $4. How are the cheddar biscuits? Fattening. You can taste the butter that they used. And it kind of crumbled. It didn't really hold its shape. Maybe they should work on that. I guess it's not that easy, knowing what's going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on, what if I say not at all? That's why we're buddies, man! Let's fail together! Can I go work right now by chance? More scone-like, I see. Kinda. So anyways, I didn't really eat that much because I had a big-ass lunch. The amount of money it cost me to actually make it to this place, I get made up for it. You know, it all gets made up for me with how little I need to spend on food. I know I didn't work here, but whatever. So anyways, after we ate, we had to drive all the way to the escape room, which I really should have looked up where it was first, because I kind of got lost going there. And then it turns out it's just like a street down from my house. I really should have just looked up where it was first, because I had it on the GPS on where to go, but then the GPS was leading me onto the highway, and then it told me to use the express highway, and I'm thinking, I'm not paying to get here. Got me fucked up. I'm going back to the city streets. And then when I was at the city streets, I had to make a couple of U-turns. It's like, where the hell am I? You know? I have like 10 minutes to get to this place, because we had it booked for 9:30. Yeah, I did show up, like, just on time. So, we made it there, and, yo, first of all, $70 for an escape room. $70! That is 3 hours of work worth of pay. At the moment, I'm still only, I guess part-time, because I'm still training. I'm not full-time yet. So at the moment, I'm making 23 an hour. 23, 46, 69. That is 3 hours of work down the drain right there. Hey, you. Akinari seems to be ill. Really? What gave it away? Sorry. If you don't mind, please stay until I've recovered my breath. So yeah, $70 for a goddamn escape room. You should have seen my friend's bill, because he paid for all of us first, and then we were just gonna e-transfer him back how much we owed him. He spent $600 for the escape rooms. Like, what the fuck? $600? I guess if you think about it, escape rooms do make a lot of money. Like, say each person pays $50 and you have like 10 people doing an escape room. That's $500 right there. Yep, $600. Gasp! Wheeze! I got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep. I thought I'd be fine since I have many nights when I'm unable to sleep because of my illness. But I guess my condition won't improve if I keep taking chances, though. Don't push yourself. You should go home and rest. I feel like he'll say something like, that's all I do. Rest. Because I'm not able to do anything else. Yes, I suppose I need to apologize. It's been a long time since anybody raised their voice at me. I came all this way because I was hoping to find you. Remember how I talked about reading upbeat stories? There are plenty of stories, but I don't think reading them will ever be able to make me feel better. The problem is, all those stories were written for someone else. I guess what I'm saying is selfish. I'm being selfish about you, too. You're always coming to see me, and I take up a lot of your time. How much of your valuable time have you used on visiting me? I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me, I'm afraid. That's why I like you, though. Akinari smiled weakly. Your relationship is stronger now. Anyway, so the escape room was pitch black. We had one fake prop candle to use, and that was our only light source aside from a handful of actual lights inside. So yeah, it was a horror themed escape room. It was pitch black. Wow, $70 to not see. Wheeze, cough. Sorry, it seems I used too many words today. I'd like us to be able to speak here again sometime.
Sup, dude?
Exams start tomorrow, huh? Ha! This is the first time an exam's taken my mind off something else. Usually it's the other way around. Oh, no one's here. I kind of thought they were gonna fade in. Wait a second, I thought you were suddenly upbeat about the exams. So it was a horror-themed escape room. It was pitch black. It was a haunted, abandoned Japanese hospital theme. That was a setting. You know the set designs: blood everywhere, handprints, ghosts. You know, it was like I was Rick Grimes waking up at the hospital. Everyone needs a break once in a while. Would you like to join us? Yeah, come on. Sometimes it's good to have some girl talk. Why is Ken here? Oh, hey, what about me and Koromaru? It's okay, boys and dogs don't count. I'm not a little kid, you know. Sorry, you heard her. The decision has been made. Oof. The disrespect. Huh? Why am I not studying? Are you trying to spoil our fun? Can't we just relax for a while? Right. It won't make much difference at this point. Wait a minute. Are you saying it's hopeless? That's not very nice, senpai. I guess we better study just to be on the safe side. In fact, I'll be nervous if I don't. Wow, Fuka-san, you really are a dedicated student. I know what you mean, as much as I hate to admit it. That's fine. It's probably for the best. In fact, getting back into your routine might help you think more clearly. But it's pretty rare for you to be here, Mitsuru-senpai. I can't say it was merely a coincidence. I've never laughed with all of you like this before. I just stopped by, that's all. I'm glad you came, right, Fuka? Of course. Please come more often. Well, maybe I will. Well, if you ask me, girl talk doesn't make any sense at all. Did you sell Mitsuru's hot spring photos? Did I what now? Excuse me? Anything new? Wait, what? No new recordings, okay. I guess not, shake my head. Anyway, so let me see. The escape room was horror themed, it was pitch black. Now, obviously, it being pitch black, jump scares are a given. There was also a live actor. Now, the rules, of course, the rules are you cannot touch the actor and the actor cannot touch you. So, you know, you can't punch the person in the face if you get too scared. Just gotta keep in mind, it's all fun and games. So the story of the escape room goes like, one of your friends disappeared in the hospital, and you, as a group of people, have no survivor instincts and go there at the dead of night to try to find her. Second semester final exams begin today and last for 6 days. And blah blah blah, the story goes like, her little brother had blood cancer and he died. So she wanted to help her brother. She had like a book that told her stuff. I don't know. She found the Death Note. She found the Darkhold. She tried to do that, but oh no, she summoned like a demon or whatever. Yada yada yada. Hospital abandoned. Hospital horror. Yeah, huh. Cursed. Haunted. You get the gist. What year did the Battle of Dan Noura begin? Oh shit. So here's the highlight of the escape room. At one point, we were quote unquote in an elevator going to different floors, and the sound effect they played to signify like, oh no, the elevator isn't working. It is going to random floors. Lots of loud banging noises. That sound effect got me every single time. So at one point, the elevator doors open and it was a pitch black hallway. So we solved the puzzles in there, but then what we had to do was we had to go back to the elevator and quote-unquote perform a ritual or whatever. So because there were, I think, 10 of us, one by one, each of us had to do a solo mission, go out of the elevator, walk into the pitch black hallway, literally make a loop. And the rule was, you cannot turn around and look at whatever was making noise behind you. AKA, there's a person in there trying to make sound effects, trying to scare you. The rule is, you cannot look back, you cannot look at the person, you cannot obviously interact with the person, you just have to do your mission in pitch black darkness. Which element was found in ozone? Wasn't it just oxygen? So obviously no one wanted to go, you know? Nobody wanted to walk down the pitch black room with some figure standing in there with you. You sent me a video, don't look back. Wait, check Discord. Which rule relates to Lorentz force? I don't know. Left-hand rule. Anyway, so one by one, we all went, and when it was my turn, I had a plan in mind. I had a game plan in mind. Listen, I watched The Sandman. I wasn't about to make the exact same mistake Orpheus did, looking back at Eurydice right at the end, right at the finish line when Hades and Persephone told him not to. I wasn't about to make the same mistake. So, I had me a game plan. Translate the following. Fuya wa omelet. Again, when did we learn this in class? Work during the winter. Winter is a calm season. Winter mornings are pleasant. We work hard in winter. Winter mornings are pleasant. You know, until you sit on that ice-cold toilet seat. So yeah, I had a game plan. While I was walking, I'm just gonna talk. I was just gonna babble. And I was just gonna keep my head straight. Obviously not turn around. I was just gonna ramble. Which plural form is correct? Sheeps, mooses, indexes, cacti. Wait, which plural is formed correctly? Obviously it's cacti, but aren't all of these technically correct? So, throughout the whole night, I've been complaining, like, why'd I hang out with these guys? I've been up since 7 in the morning. I worked my ass off from 10 to 3. I sat there from 3 until 6. And I still had to go out and hang out with these guys. Even though I'm exhausted and I have to wake up early for work the following day, why am I hanging out with these guys? Dinner and an escape room on top of being super exhausted? Man, why the hell am I here? So while it was my turn to walk down the pitch black hallway with someone more than likely wearing night vision goggles in the same room as me, man, the moment I walked down, I literally said stuff like, this is some bullshit. Man, why am I doing this right now? I am so tired. I've been up since 7 a.m., worked from 10 to 3 to 6, had dinner with these fools, and now look at me. I'm walking down a pitch black room with someone in the same room as me trying to scare me. It's like, why the hell? And I was the first person to do this too. Everyone else just, you know, swallowed their balls and just walked down there with their chest puffed out in silence. Maybe screaming from the jump scare if that got them. I was the first one to just start rambling to distract myself as I did it. Katone-chan, why don't we make this together? Make this together today. Ta-da! It's a decorated cake! The notebook that Fuka held out to you has a detailed recipe written in Fuka's handwriting. She's even drawn a picture of it. It seems to be a whole cake with tons of fruits on it. Okay, okay! Let's do it! Let's make a small one and split it. Giggle. I'm really looking forward to it. Decide to make a fruit-filled cake together. Now, what kind of fruit-filled cake you mean? Are we gonna hollow the center and we're gonna fill it with fruit? Or is, like, fruit gonna be in between the layers with the frosting? Well, not the frosting, but with the cream. Flour. You use a sifter for this, right? To use the sifter... Come on now, you don't need me to teach you this. Fuka is consulting her notes while meticulously getting through each step. 60 grams of sugar, yes. Oh, this is salt. You just need a pinch of salt, girl! Fuka is slowly making progress and checking each ingredient. This must be the method of cooking for those... Wow. This must be the method of cooking for those that aren't good at it, that Fuka invented. A fragrant aroma is wafting from the oven. Smells salty. Wow, it came out so nice. It's so fluffy. Did we use baking soda? Why not baking soda? Baking powder? I always get those names confused. Did we use baking powder? Now to decorate it. Whipped cream and fruits are put between the layers. Okay, so we're doing a stacked layer. We're doing like a triple layer cake? That reminds me, I bought a chocolate plate too. Can you write something on it, Katone-chan? What should I write? It's not anyone's birthday. What should I write? How about congratulations or you did your best? Wait, that's what I want to hear. Fuka is laughing. What should you write? Congratulations, you did your best. Success, friends forever. How about success? This really is a success. Thanks, Katone-chan. Should we eat this at the dorm? If you don't mind, come to my room. Dorm. Fuka's room. Here's your drink. It would have been nice if we had some candies, too. Well then, let's eat. This is delicious. I bet it tastes just as good as the ones they sell in stores. The cake is a little too hard and the whipped cream is kind of watery. Okay, so, cake is a little too hard, so did we not, like, beat enough air into the batter? Maybe we didn't add enough baking powder to it? Whipped cream is kind of watery. That's not aerated enough then. But Fuka is happily eating it. I'll never forget the flavor of this cake I made with you, Katone-chan. Thank you. That's right! There's another reason why I had you come to my room. I want you to have this. You receive something from Fuka. Headphones! Since you're always listening to music, am I though? I thought you might like these. Remember how I told you that I was pretty good with mechanical devices? I wanted to thank you with something that I'm good at. No, it's not because I want to repay you for your kindness. I just wanted to give that to you. I felt that I just really wanted you to enjoy them. You're a precious friend of mine, after all. You replaced your old headphones with the ones Fuka gave you. The sound is amazing! The technology she used must be revolutionary! These are amazing! It's nothing really, just a hobby of mine. Feel free to use them if you'd like. He senses a strong bond with Fuka. Jeez, how's it only been like an hour since I did this? Since I started? Felt like I've been on here for way longer. So yeah, I wonder if the worker, the person playing the quote-unquote ghost, was laughing because I was the first person to just ramble about how tired I was. Why am I doing this? That's some bullshit. I've been up so early and now I'm in a pitch black room being haunted. What did that just say about the teacher? You had fun chatting with Fuka for a while. Oh, sorry. Look at the time. Time flies when you're having fun. Then again, we live in the same dorm and go to the same school, so I can see you anytime. Thank you for today. Oh, and about the cooking club, I'll be all right on my own. Of course, I'd be happy if you kept coming. But I know that you're busy, and I'd feel bad if I took up all your time. But it would be nice if I could have you all to myself. Sorry, Fuka, now that I'm done with you, Mitsuru's getting all my time. Oh, speaking of whom, after exams were finished, I went for a walk around town. The number of the lost is increasing. I saw them everywhere I looked. Perhaps that was due to... what? Perhaps that has to do with the fall. Maybe. I haven't thought much about it lately, but we're the only ones who can save the world. It's all up to us. Because in the pitch black hallway, there was also a window that you could see into another room that had a hospital gurney on it and like a hospital light. Like one of those portable hospital lights. And because some of my friends who went before me, I heard some bangings on that window. So I knew that the person who's standing in the same room as me, not on the other side of the window, I knew the person was going to try to bang on the windows to try to make noise and scare me. So the moment I walked past the window, I literally screamed at the top of my lungs, "Jump scare me! Do it! I'm ready!" As I just walked past it. And of course, there was no sound. I bet the person just did not expect me to just scream right in their face, probably. Like, do it! Jump scare me! I'm ready! How did you do on your finals, Katone-san? Good. Wow, that's great. Given the situation you were in, you did an amazing job. How can I help you? Anyways, the second term was always difficult. Wait, is always difficult. How do you think you did on the finals, Katone? I think I did well. Oh, that's wonderful. I think I did pretty good too. But there were a lot of questions I know I missed, so I have to review them later on. Alright, so here was the absolute highlight of the entire evening. Because when you exit the elevator doors to go into the pitch black hallway, and you have to make a full lap, so when you go in, you know, your turn is signaled to start by the elevator doors closing behind you. So one of my friends, when he went in, he literally just started singing to himself. He started singing Backstreet Boys, just thinking to himself. He was trying to think of the lyrics. He was singing to himself as he walked down the hallways. I want it that way. And then the doors behind him never closed. So his turn didn't count. So when he turned back and was talking into the hallway to the person working in there, it's like, wait, why didn't it count? Is it because I was singing? Well, fuck you then. We all laughed our asses off because his turn didn't count. Because he was singing throughout it. So because he was singing, I guess he didn't do something correctly. So he had to do it again. We all died of laughter when he just turned into the hallway and literally said to the worker, well, fuck you then. Children all over the world will receive presents from a jolly old man in a red suit. But one day they will realize that the jolly old man doesn't really exist. They will be sad, but their sadness will lead them to maturity. And then they will leave their childish toys behind. Christmas, what an interesting holiday. Did anyone else believe in Santa Claus growing up? Because I did. Like, I genuinely did. I did the whole thing too. Stockings, milk and cookies out. I did everything. Yeah, it didn't take long for me to learn that it was just my parents. You know, can't believe Santa isn't real in persona. Isn't Santa like a real character in both Marvel and DC? Like in Marvel, he's a mutant. In DC, he's inhuman. Wait, no, meta. Whoops. I'm so tired from the exams. This is the same way I felt after the last midterms. We thought it was going to be the last battle, but it wasn't. Ugh, the more I think about it, the more depressed I get. Anyway, so yeah. I remember putting out 3 cookies, a glass of milk, and I remember coming down. My parents didn't even have the courtesy to make all the cookies disappear. They signaled that someone was here by taking 1 bite out of the 3 cookies and just leaving the rest. They didn't even have the courtesy to make it all disappear. And I can't remember if the milk was all gone or only half gone. I can't remember. Dude, I think I bombed the exams. But how can I be expected to concentrate when I know the world is going to end? In DC, he gives Darkseid coal every year, and Batman got training from him. Ah, you gotta love comic books. Well, at least we have Christmas to look forward to. Let's try and have some fun, because this may be our last one. Although, you know, as I grew up, I slowly got, you know, let down by knowing that Santa wasn't real. Hey, maybe I can work. Actually, it's Saturday, probably not. But whatever. But, you know, my sister never believed in Santa, and she has no chill. She straight up tells me, if and when she has a kid, she's just going to immediately say, straight to the kid's face, Santa's not real. Just no childhood imagination, no childhood wonder and fantasy, no, straight up, Santa's not real. Grow up, bitch. What's this? Yukari's room at the dormitory.
Yes, who is it?
It's me.
Oh. You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Aw, are you feeling lonely?
What the fuck?
Hey, are you teasing me?
No. Well, maybe just a little. I wonder what this Nyx is like. Hey, do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, isn't it, Senpai? To talk about our decision?
I guess it is.
You're so easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. Kirijo is making great strides to turn itself around. After I graduate, I plan to assume leadership of the group and continue where my father left off. I cannot turn back now, even if I wanted to.
But what if you die?
If I die defeating Nyx, then the Kirijo group will have to continue on without me. But I am confident they would fulfill my wishes.
Ryoji said Nyx can't be defeated. But I kind of wonder about that. I don't think our special member can be killed either.
Can't even mention me by name, huh?
I agree. Death dwelled within her, amplifying her abilities, though she was exceptional to begin with.
She's been burdened with so much, and she's still so cheerful all the time. I feel like it's because of her that I've been able to get through all this. Maybe all this fighting isn't so bad. I at least got the best friends in my life out of the deal.
You're right.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, it doesn't matter whether or not we die. All that matters is that we're proud of how we lived. And I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Does your decision have anything to do with your father?
A little. But it's more about me and how I feel.
I understand.
Senpai, when we were in Kyoto, you asked me to stand by your side. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. We will fight together, Yukari.
Together.
I completely forgot to mention too, I was gonna do something special for today. I was gonna do something to show you guys. But, well, I haven't exactly had many opportunities to record it. Because I kind of need to be alone at home to do it. Because, oh my god, that's a lot of money! Do I even have enough? Wait a second. Oh no, I do. You know what? I actually don't want that. I'm not for that money. Yeah, I kind of need to be alone at home to record it. Considering they're all going to hear me speak in the middle of the living room if I'm not alone. And, well, my dad's watching TV in the living room, so it's like, how do I tell him to please turn it off for like 10 minutes and just hear me talking in front of my camera? You know, so it's like, just to avoid all of that, I'll just, crap, I didn't mean to go out here. Whoops. Whatever. Yeah, so I'll have to see if I can record it for next time. Wait, no! Was that a Mario Sunshine M on the floor? Do I need Flood to clean that up? Anyways, well, earlier in the escape room, there was one moment where we had to hide, because to progress the story, canonically in the story, we all have to hide, that way for the spirit to show itself. So, aka, we hide, and then the person playing the role comes and searches for us. Not gonna lie, I was kind of scrunched up underneath a desk, and then when this person trying to scare us banged on top of the table hit the top of my head, but I didn't make a noise. But one of my friends did get jump scared, and he did scream. Mystery burger, huh? Pork, 900. What was this? Sweet shop. Man, there literally ain't nothing for me to do. Oh, wait a second, it's Sunday. What am I talking about? I almost messed that up. I almost just found something random to do. It's Sunday. Oh, it's you. Why don't you have a seat? This bench is too big for me alone. It seems Akinari would like the pleasure of your company. Would you like to talk with him for a while? Oh, I didn't read what he said there. Hey, how do you feel about a pink alligator? That sounds wonderful. That's impossible. What, out of the blue? I guess that's impossible. There are a lot of times when people don't agree in life. I suppose there are many things that could be disagreed upon. Akinari smiles sadly. See, when the main character of a story... It's the main character of a story I'm writing. He was born in the calm forest of green, but he turned out to be pink. You mean he turned out to be a shiny? So he's visible that... Wait, he's so visible that he can't hunt for food easily. So he's always specifically hungry. Especially hungry. Oh, I also forgot to mention too, last night, the weather was absolute buns. I think, low-key, maybe a hurricane showed up last night. Because it was raining hard, the wind was crazy. So it especially made me think, why the hell am I hanging with these guys? The weather's absolute cheeks. I'm going to eat with these guys and then doing an escape room while I am borderline about to pass out. The other animals dislike him and consider his coloration disgusting. Almost like he's cursed. So, he started living alone. But then he made a friend. His friend was a bird. But a bird that was unable to fly. So the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice its flying. Did Pokemon just take inspiration from here to make Skeledirge? It's embarrassing to talk about. But anyway, how does the story sound to you? Sounds interesting. It sounds boring. I need to hear more. Sounds interesting. Really? I've never written a story before, and I'm kind of afraid it's going to suck. But I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters. Maybe I'll be able to show you the entire novel someday. I started thinking about it the other day, actually. I wanted to write an upbeat story of my own to cheer me up. Maybe if I can find some meaning to life, I can put that in my story. When I write, I can see you in my mind. It seems as if you're telling me not to die just yet. The dying man. Uh-huh. The wind is going to start blowing soon. I can feel these kinds of things now. I hope I have enough time. Let's go home. We can talk again some other time. Be careful. I'm surprised they didn't write in like we can talk next week.
Hello.
Well, I never really see Fuka stand up. It's almost Christmas. Katone-chan, what do you think the true meaning of Christmas is? Joy to the world, peace on earth, consumerism. Yes, I agree. The Christmas spirit should put a smile on everyone's face. So let's be happy. Can I say the other option? What if I say peace on earth? That's what I think too. The Christmas spirit should... Yeah, Will you agree if I say consumerism? Yes, shopping is life. That should put a smile on everyone's face. Nope, guess not. Well, I guess from a business perspective, that's true. Oh, pfft. Nope, she still said it. I have no choice but to go on. The answer was in front of me the entire time. The answer? If I do not come back, then someone else will have to take over the company. Although, I have every intention of returning. If you don't come back to the supposedly undefeatable Knicks, then there is no one to take your spot afterwards. Because they all dead. It's not like me just to give up. I've made up my mind. I'm going to fight to the end. So much is going on, I almost forgot about Christmas. It's like I was sleepwalking. And I opened my eyes and it was like, oh yeah, Christmas. So anyways, the next part of the escape room, we made it into the room with the hospital bed and the portable hospital light. And the voice telling us what to do is basically the shortest person lies on the bed while everyone else holds hands and form a circle around, chanting the name of who you want to summon. And obviously, I'm the shortest out of my group of friends. Like, it's not even close. Literally, everyone is teetering on the end of 6 feet tall, while I'm the lone 5'6" guy. But hey, in this case, it's like, yo, shortest person on the bed, my time to shine. Because I fell onto that bed and I almost fell asleep. It's been a while since Ryoji disappeared. I wonder what he's doing. Maybe he's cursing fate. Why does he even care about life on Earth? I don't really want to think about it. No matter what we do, we can't stop it from happening. It's just not fair. I wish I could just forget about it too. But the day will come. We have to decide our answer by then. Damn it! Why don't those Strega dumbasses make a move? They better hurry up so I can crush them. I agree. I won't forgive them for what happened to Shinji and Chidori. Heh, he agrees with us too. Anyway, so there's nothing to do. Well, there's no point in studying, so I guess I should, I guess I'll grab me a late cup of coffee. Anyways, because I primarily sleep on my front, like actually, I sleep on my belly side. I know that's weird to a lot of you. So I was lying face down on the bed there as the shortest. Man, I'm glad I didn't turn around too, because I tried that and there were lights flashing as they were chanting in a circle around me. And it's like, damn, someone with this kind of issue could easily get a seizure in this place. They did make you sign a waiver before doing this, and before you entered, they did ask, like, any conditions we should know about? Seizures, heart attacks, pregnancies. Hey, the results are posted. You decided to go look at the exam results. Come on, tell me I got 110%. You scored the highest in your class! Everyone was looking at you with respect. You suddenly remembered something. Mitsuru promised to give you a gift if you scored the highest. You should talk to Mitsuru when she's at school. Lunchtime is almost over. Oh no, him again. This guy says so much every time. Right, let's begin. Tohokami Emitama. Today, we'll finally talk about magic right here in Japan. Though I'm sure you think you're familiar with it already, you probably aren't. The view that magic is a dubious subculture is becoming more common. But what is swept under the corners of society today, it was once central to Japan. We could even be said that magic was invented in Japan. After all, Himiko of Yama Taikaku was a shaman. She reportedly used magic called Keto to control the country. Sadly, we have no way of knowing what kind of sorcery that was. The same is true for Prince Shotaku, whatever, who established the centralized government. He practiced Onmyoto, so in a sense, he was also a shaman. With origins like this, magic was naturally woven into the very fabric of Japan. In the Heian period, for example, the Bureau of Onmyo was established. For the Onmyo, Christ almighty, to expel evil spirits and give spiritual advice. You may be familiar with that from the legend of Abe no Seimei. I'm butchering all of these names. Even in the age of the samurai, magicians played their part. Many generals who studied divination and military tactic could be considered magicians. Are you all listening? Don't become mesmerized now, hee hee hee. I'll test you to see how closely you've been paying attention. Get it wrong and you'll hear more taboo phrases. Toho Kami eti... I give up. Who to call on? Ah, Katone, I asked thee. What sorcery was Himiko said to have used? Didn't he say keto? I don't think he even said this word at all. It is keto. Very good. Thank your Kato Dama for that one. The trend of trying magic to the trend of tying magic to the people continued to the Edo period, but the new government formed during the Meiji Reformation stamped it out. I'm not even gonna bother. Which had been received during the Edo period faded away. Okay, let's see if Mitsuru's around. Oh, I should also check too. Is I almost said Shinji. Is Akihiko around? He is. But is Mitsuru also? No, she is not. What rank am I at with Shinji? I keep saying Shinji. What rank am I at with Akihiko? I can just check when I'm with him. I'm at 8. Why do I get the gut feeling this is going to be a filler one? Never mind. Every time with this rooftop. Anyways, yada yada yada, we finished the escape room and I went straight home. The rest of the guys, they went over to, you know, the person in question, the one who I mentioned works in Cali. They all went to his house because boy is rich. And they played Jackbox. Damn, I wish I was there, but I had to come home and rest. I had to come home and sleep because I had to wake up early this morning. Akihiko brought you here, but said nothing about why. Damn, my school didn't have anything with a nice view like this on the rooftop. All we had looking across was the police station. There's no one here. That's a pity, since the wind is so nice right now. Yeah, it's truly a pity that no one is here and it's just the two of us alone. Why did you come? Do you come here often? Why did you bring me here? I wanted to talk to you somewhere quiet. I need to tell you my decision. Then why'd you say it's a pity no one else is here? You can see out into the distance from here. It's so far that my eyes start to hurt trying to see it all.
You remember the stuff I told you about my sister? I'm tired of losing what's important. I thought it would be better not to let things get too important than to risk losing them. But lately, I don't think so.
Akihiko looks straight into your eyes.
If I want to avoid that feeling, I have to work to protect what's precious to me. And that means everything precious, including you.
Akihiko looks at you with strength and determination in his eyes. You can sense his resolve. Oh, I sense something, alright. I could practically harness the heat coming off of him. Akihiko is glaring at you for some reason. Are you mad? Tell me what you need to say. I'm sorry.
I will. I was getting to it.
Akihiko was so excited that he has begun shouting at you without realizing it. It seems that he wasn't actually glaring at you. Could he be nervous? Wait, was there someone behind me? Wasn't glaring at me.
So... It's really strange. I really liked hanging out together. I used to, anyway.
I beg your pardon? Used to?
But now, I feel all tense and on edge. It's the weirdest thing.
That's just how things are. Oh my god. Wait, I say it to him. That is pretty odd. That's just how things are. There's no reason to look into it. No reason to overthink it. Nothing at all. Wow, so I actually prompt it. Fuck it.
Love? This is love. Huh. Oh,
Akihiko suddenly turns red.
It already slipped out, but I'd like to know how you feel.
This is an important choice.
Be my girl.
You know, there's no prompt in this game saying I have to choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with someone else. Well, I guess I'm not really. Shinji is on death's door, and Ryoji, I guess we've broken up? Will you be my girl? Yes! I can't hold it back. Yes!
Really?
Akihiko suddenly embraces you.
Oh, sorry.
As he embraces me, I whisper into his ear, "Don't tell Shinji."
Well then, here's hoping for the best, right? Wow, this got awkward all of a sudden.
You know, I shouldn't be saying this in this moment with him, but I can't help but realize I haven't been able to hang out with Junpei for a while. You and Akihiko spoke quietly until the sun went down. Afterwards, you went back to the dorm together.
Oh, hey!
Today is December 21st. There are less than 10 days until New Year's Eve. But for some reason, I'm not scared at all. Well, maybe I'm a little scared. But I'm still gonna fight. Win or lose, it's the word. What? How did the lyrics go again? Crap. How did that theme song go again? You know what? I don't even remember anymore. Win or lose, I'm gonna give it my all. Wasn't that like a Diamond and Pearl theme song? What's up, boyfriend? I don't care how I did on the exams. I have such a hard decision to make. My teachers used to tell me not to worry about test scores. This is what they must have meant. So much is going on, I almost forgot about Christmas. Yeah, we already read this. Christmas is almost here! You excited for it? Sure am! Cool, let's enjoy Christmas! my exam grades were what I expected, so I feel relieved. Now, what should I do for Christmas? I have no choice but to go on, and I already read this. Already read that too. And nothing to do, so, It's Monday, I can work. Anyway, so at the end of the escape room, we were each given a card, and not even like a flimsy cardboard card, like a Pokemon card. Like, it was an actual solid, hard plastic card. And you collect, I think, 3 of them. You collect them by doing each of the separate escape rooms. So, like, if I want to unlock the 4th one, I need to do all 3 of the escape rooms this place offers before I'm able to do the 4th one by showing them, hey, I've collected all 3 cards. This is Theodore. 1 Humans is in Tartarus. Man, I never even hung out with Theodore. Not really. No, him again. It's chilly today. 8th Gadol Leolam Adonai. Miss Onishi left early, so I'll be teaching today in her place. I think today we'll learn about near-death experiences. There's no reason for it, they've just been on my mind. Now, a near-death experience is defined as something an individual experiences just before death. It is true insight into the is it true insight into the afterlife? Or simply a trick of the brain? Opinions vary, but it is true that near-death experiences have been a hotly debated topic for some time. There are a few surviving records of ancient near-death experiences. According to the writings of Plato, the resuscitated soldier experienced the afterlife as a spirit. A similar incident was reported in Japan by ethnologist, Christ almighty, Kunio Yanagita in the Tano Monogatari. Psychologist Carl Jung wrote that in his near-death experience, he saw a vision of the Earth from afar. I'm sure you've heard your own stories from famous and infamous individuals. I have a few first-hand reports with me today. Let me read you some of them. I felt as if my soul was detached from my body. I met a friend who had already passed away. I saw my whole life flashing before my eyes. I saw the most brilliant light. I was bathed in light. I experienced complete and total happiness. This is called euphoria. These kinds of reports are typical. Some have attempted to make direct recordings of near-death experiences. Researcher Kenneth Ring was tried to quantify near-death experiences with a weighted core experience index. Modern efforts have led to a new theory of near-death experiences, which goes like so. If an individual who is dying denies that fact, he eventually realizes that death is a reality that he must accept and becomes angry. As a result, he'll try to do anything he can to extend his life. But the futility of this leads to depression. In the end, he accepts his fate. Although we may initially deny death, we'll accept it in the end. That's just how we humans are. Is everyone listening? It's not every day you'll hear a lesson like this, ehehe. How about a little test to prove you were listening? Get it wrong, and memories of your life at school would disappear. I'm not reading all that again. Who should I pick? Alright, Katone, I ask thee. What is the feeling of happiness called in a near-death experience called? Utopia. Yugoslavia. Euphoria. Good work, that is correct. You'll have a happy school life. Some people say a near-death experience awakens one's higher consciousness. Whether or not that's true, there is an observably lower fear of death in those who have been through one. Perhaps this is because near-death experiences are surprisingly free of pain and suffering. Oh my god, how much does this guy have to say? But this is not to say I'd want any of you to seek one out. Use the time you have here wisely, okay? That's all for today. Class is dismissed. Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick, then I'll be back. Oh, it's you. Well, out with it. What's wrong? So, if you're free, let's go get some ramen after school. On me this time. So it seems like I can hang with Junpei, but... Ah! I was about to say I've never seen Mitsuru here before. What a coincidence. Well, since you're here, I'd like to ask if you're free after school. I think I'm free. I see. Well, I'd like for you to come with me somewhere. That is, if you're available, just let me know. I think I may go with Junpei, just because that guy is barely present. Alright, I'm gonna pee real quick. Oh, Yukari too. You know, at work, the public bathroom is absolutely filthy, but it's the only option I have. I need to keep, like, you know, Lysol containers, a pair of gloves, and my own roll of toilet paper at work, just in case I ever need to go and take an emergency dump halfway into the day. Yo, I will clean up that toilet seat before I press my cheeks on it. I promise you that. And we know that public toilet paper always sucks. So I'm kind of thinking of just bringing my own roll of toilet paper and just leaving it out there. In the store, that is, not in the bathroom. Oh, and something I wanted to mention about the new job, too.
So,
Okay, this is clearly not a filler.
I'm no good at this. Where do I start?
Going to confess your love? You know what? No. No. Even though I want to see what he'll say to this, I feel like he'll be like, "What? How'd you know?" No, I'm gonna let him choose his words.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Still... well... I had something serious to talk about. I want you to have this. I never had much I was that attached to, but I always held on to this for some reason.
Pig key holder.
I used to keep my house keys on that. Thing is, I never wanted to go home. So, when it turned out I was gonna get to live at the dorm, you wouldn't believe how happy I was. I thought after that, I could turn my back on it all. So I kept his keychain and house keys stashed away, since I figured I'd never have to use them again. But after a while, Didn't like the way I was trying to avoid stuff. I knew the problem wasn't gonna go away just because I wouldn't look at it. And that I was lame for ever thinking so. That's why I dug these out. I plan to go see my dad, too. Then again, I'm still kinda chicken. If you hold on to those for me, it'll be like you've got my back for it. That way, I have the guts to see him.
Junpei's hands are trembling. You can tell that it took all the courage he had to tell you this.
Hey, listen. You can talk to me too if anything's bothering you, alright?
Alright, so I got like 3 boyfriends, and I think a little kid has a crush on me too.
And I'm not saying so because I want to be the guy people turn to. It's just you don't have to do everything yourself. You and the rest of the gang were there for me, and I'm here for you the same way. Don't forget that, okay?
He says a strong affection from Junpei. What rank is this? Because they wouldn't have him voice acting unless it was the final rank. So you cannot romance Junpei? A part of me thought he was about to turn around and say, "Oh, I knew my chances with you were non-existent, so I buried those feelings deep. Fell in love with Chidori, but she dead now. So my feelings for you came back." Something like that.
You know, I'm glad I got this power. And it's not because it makes me kind of like a superhero or anything. It always bugged me, that weakness I knew was there inside. But I feel like I can change. And I think that if it wasn't for you and the rest, I wouldn't have that feeling, even with this power. Or worse, I might have done the wrong things with it. So, thanks. Jeez, listen to me, going on like that. Come on, let's eat. You want some more green onion barbecued pork?
Oh, hell yeah. You and Junpei spent a long time talking about all sorts of things.
Hi, how was your day?
Anyways, so, about the new job. So, at the new job, we have doctors that do the eye exam, and my job is to basically book the appointments, right? And we only want to book so many a day, because, geez, right now we book like a maximum of 15 appointments a day, and that is so much work to do, you would not believe. So we don't want to book too much. Here's the Christmas tree. Tony-kun, what do you think the true meaning of Christmas is? Didn't you already ask me this? So, turns out I'm told that the doctors, or at least one in particular, one of the doctors, it looks like this dude had his soul drained out, because this dude, I don't think I've ever seen him smile. He talks very, with no tone. This dude looks like he has seen it all and kind of given up on life, but anyways. So the doctor doesn't like it whenever we book patients with primarily OHIP coverage, you know, the Ontario Health Insurance Plan. Because kids under, I think it's like 18 or 19, and seniors above 65, they don't have to pay because it's covered by the government. And the doctor doesn't like this because technically the doctor doesn't make money from this. So, well, I can't help it if it turns out just a bunch of kids and elderly want to book for the exam. I can't help it if that's the case. I have no choice but to go on, yada yada yada. She did say that before, yes? Yeah. So yeah, the doctor doesn't like too many of these because that means the doctor doesn't make any money. And I'm told that, hey, turns out if you just happen to book an entire day's worth of appointments that are primarily kids and elderly, so the doctor won't make any money. Turns out the doctor can just see the schedule and be like, oh nah, this ain't worth my time, I'm not coming in. You can cancel all the appointments. I'm not gonna bother. It's like, wait, what? You can do that? I guess when you're a doctor, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You could just not show up if you deem you're not gonna make money. It's like, okay, what? I don't know. In my eyes, it's like, well, tough shit. I get you want to make money, we all do, but hey, it's not something I can control if just so happens it's just kids and elderly who book the appointments and you don't make any money from it because the government will cover it. It's not my fault. But is it bad if I say I don't really care? Because if the doctor doesn't show up and I have to cancel all the appointments, well, great, that's less work for me and I get paid all the same. Is it bad if I say I don't really care? We have a day off tomorrow because it's the Emperor's birthday. I don't have any plans. Do you? No? I see. Well, I'll have a good time then. You never know how many more holidays we'll have. What if I say yes? Oh, so you're going too. Well, I hope we both have a good holiday. What? Was there something I'm gonna do tomorrow night? Anyway, so obviously we're gonna go with Ken. Wait, what rank am I at with him? 7! I don't know, I feel like if you're a doctor and you're being employed somewhere, then you kind of need to do your job, whether you get paid or not. Well, maybe that's not the right way to phrase it, because, you know, you're a doctor and you have the appointments. You kind of have to go and do those appointments. It's just if you deem you don't make money because the government covers certain age groups, it's like, well, not worth my time. It's like, what do you mean it's not worth your time? Ain't this your job? Ain't this what you studied for? Ain't this what you're being employed for? How can you just be like, nah, I'm not doing this? Munch munch. This is delicious, Kotone-san. Ah, this is a filler. Today is the Emperor's birthday. There's no school. Is there an emperor in present-day Japan? Or is it like some emperor in the past?
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Oh, hi, Sonata-san.
Is this where you should be?
Well, I was planning to. But when I thought about what I was going to say to you, it just didn't feel right. There are things I still need to do before I talk to her again.
Yeah, same here. I don't have anything I need to tell Shinji right now. I have my own stuff to deal with.
An undefeatable enemy, huh? Gosh, wonder what it's like.
My mom wants me to wake up early tomorrow to go grab some dim sum with her for breakfast, and I'm just like, oh hell no. I don't want to wake up early again.
You got me. But it doesn't matter, because I've made up my mind. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
Straight in the eyes. I like the sound of that. You can count me in too.
Yeah.
Damn, they were out early. Anyway, so it's Wednesday. You know, I still haven't actually watched that show yet. Wednesday on Netflix with Jenna Ortega. I actually haven't watched that yet. And I grew up watching the Addams Family movies, as goofy as they were. What if I say no, not really? What are you talking about? This might be our last Christmas. Don't think of this as our last Christmas. Simply think of it as this year's Christmas and enjoy it. Whoever heard of having a random day off of school on a Wednesday? Anyone at the shrine? Well, damn, this doesn't happen very often. I don't know what to do. I got no one to hang with. No school. Wow, this like never happens in the game. I don't know what to do. Can I work during the day? There actually isn't anything for me to do. What was this place again? Fuck it, what is this? Healing shop. You sweated it out working part-time by selling healing items. When did I even get this job? You crammed information about charm stones in order to improve your sales pitch. Have I even ever worked here once this whole time? You feel as if your heart has been cleansed by the constant healing music played inside the store. Did I work here like way early on? It's like, oh, you didn't work here for like a whole year. You can still work part-time. There are 8 more days until New Year's Eve. Have you made up your mind yet, Katone-san? Well, I have. I'm going to fight. When I thought about it, I realized that there really wasn't a choice to be made. I don't want to have to tell my mom and Shinjiro-san that we failed. It's almost Christmas. Oh my god, she doesn't have anything else to ask me. The other day, I was flipping through a magazine when I saw this poll. It was about how much money women wanted their boyfriend to spend on their Christmas presents. I usually get so excited thinking about my Christmas presents, but this Christmas, I just want one thing, and it doesn't cost anything. Yeah, I'm on the receiving end this time, boys. You better spend all your life savings on that Christmas gift of mine. You hear that? Thank you! This battle begins when you stare into the eyes of your opponent. The first one who looks away loses. I'm going to stare right into Nyx's eyes, and I won't look away. My mother and Shinjiro-san are both there for me, so I can't give up. I'll do whatever it takes. Anyways, so nothing else here, right? Damn, you know? Haven't seen Aigis in a while. Obviously we know why. But it's like, we're missing someone, you know? Someone's missing in our group. Well, life is almost coming to an end. May as well keep up the grind. Today is December 24th, Christmas Eve. It's an important day in Europe and America. Although, unlike in Japan, December 25th, Christmas Day, is even more important. Do you all know why we celebrate Christmas in the first place? In Japan, Christmas Eve is just a day for couples to spend time together and give gifts. Damn, I have nothing in that department. It's interesting that a day which is celebrated worldwide is observed differently from country to country. Another example is Valentine's Day. Try looking it up online if you're interested. What do you mean look it up online? Is Valentine's Day not a staple in Japan? And Valentine's Day. I hope I stay alive to see that happen. You received a text message. Shit. I had a feeling I should have saved the game. I was gonna save the game this in-game night. Whoops. I'll come get you after school. I feel like he's my only option. Unless some of the girls hit me up. Because I haven't maxed out with Ken yet. I don't even know if there is something to do with him. There's no romance with Junpei, Shinjiro, and Ryoji. You know, so I think Akihiko's like my only option. Your mom is to spend time with Akihiko. Whoa, you don't really see this camera angle. Akihiko came to get you. Let's get going. The female students in the class are squealing and cooing over Akihiko's presence. You followed Akihiko out under their intense stares. You have come to Polonia Mall with Akihiko. Wow, this is impressive. They could have at least voice acted this. The Polonia Mall looks pretty fancy with all this stuff up. It does, huh? What do we do afterwards? Nah, don't think about it afterwards. Enjoy the moment. Today's a special day after all. Akihiko is a bit embarrassed. Hey look, there are some decorations over there too. Let's go see. You walked around and enjoyed the lights with Akihiko. I've dragged you around enough. Let's have a seat. I have a present for you. Music box! I've never had to pick out something like this before, so... never mind. Will you give a gift? Of course! Didn't Bebe give me something? Didn't he give me a scarf? I could give him a Lucky Charm, not the cereal, but, hold on, antiques? Oh, I have nothing. Handmade goods. Japanese strap, knit rabbit, felt bag, hand-knit scarf. Damn, re-gifting stuff already! Well, Bebe did tell me to give it to someone special. Wait, so I can give him, what was it, Lucky Charm? What would he like? I kind of feel like he would like a Lucky Charm to help him win all the future battles he'll be in. But I don't know, a hand-knit scarf just has more put into it that someone else gave me. Why can't I just give him both? Well, he gave me one item, so it would be overkill for me to give him two, especially since we hooked up, what, 2 days ago? Huh. Lucky Charm? Oh, this is what I do with the Jack Frost dolls. You want this Jack Frost doll? I got literally right over there. It cost me like 200 yen. What's that, $2, if even? Okay, Lucky Charm or Scarf. Let's face it, it's not like what I choose makes any difference anyways. Fuck it. I'll give him this. Because, honestly, who the hell else am I gonna give this to? You got me one too. Wait, you got one... Whatever. This is for me? This is a bit cute for me, don't you think? Come on, come on. Katone, have some smooth talk like you'll look cute in it. I like you being cute in scarves, or something girls say, I don't know. Haha, well, you made it, so I'll take it. There's nothing wrong with a gift like this after all. Akihiko seems to love your gift. Christmas never meant much to me. In fact, it was more painful than anything. The town might get all lit up, but Santa never visited me. He came for Miki, of course. But this year, he gave me a gift too. You shared a tender moment with Akihiko. Well, that's nice. Anyways. Oh, there's more. There's more! It's already pretty late. About that present I gave you. You can open it and put stuff inside. The saleswoman said it's for storing jewelry. What did he give me again? I completely forgot. Did he give me a box? I think I'll give you something new to put in it every year. Don't make that face to me. I can't wait for next year. Can I move closer? Fuck it. What, are you cold? Your ears are like ice. My ears?
Merry Christmas.
They just had him say that right into the microphone. Hey, move real close to the mic and just say, Merry Christmas. You spent time with Akihiko until night fell. Class has ended for today. Alright, so my options are Yukari. Uh-huh. And of course, no Mitsuru. Damn! Just when I got enough intelligence to hang with her, she doesn't show up! Like, at this point, is it a me problem? First I was too stupid, and now that I have enough intelligence, she doesn't want to show up! What, do I stink? What rank am I at with Yukari? Because I think I'm a 9 with Akihiko now? Why did I blank out on his name? Yeah, I'm at 9, and Yukari's at 7. You know what, the hell with it? It's Christmas. Boyfriend, let's hang out. We spent all of last night together, but I just can't get enough of you. If you want, do you want to come to my room? Hell yeah! It being Christmas and all. Oh my god. It's so gray. Why is everything chrome? Everything is chrome in the future.
Sorry, there's nowhere to sit except the floor. Maybe I have a cushion somewhere. Oh, you want something to drink?
It's alright. Please sit down, senpai.
Yeah, I guess I should. Is this better?
Akihiko seems a little flustered.
My room doesn't weird you out, does it?
It could honestly use some color. Well, a little, it fits you.
You think so? That's good.
Even the goddamn curtains are great, too. Like the shelves, the damn recliner, the desk, everything is gray.
Though, I guess that means it's me, not my room, that's weird.
Maybe your favorite color is gray.
This is all new for me.
Never had a girl in your room? That's so cute! I don't know what to do either. Man, I kind of don't want to say this. I'll say this.
Of course not. I mean, I never thought I needed a girlfriend or anything. But that's not something you go out and get because you need it, huh?
You mean Mitsuru never came into your room just for anything? Akihiko seems embarrassed, but he laughs.
I wanted to tell you this today. Will you take it?
No. Of course I will. Rabbit doll.
Don't you think it looks like you? What's with that face? It looks just like you.
So are you attracted to this rabbit?
There was a time when I thought I was just seeing Miki in you. But when I bought that, I knew then that wasn't the case.
Well, I hope not.
Passing by toy stores always made me think of Miki, but I still kept trying to forget her. I didn't want to face what happened. I kept telling myself I was doing everything I could. Then when I saw that in the store, your face was the first thing that popped into my mind. And then I thought about Miki. I thought about her smiling. If it hadn't been for you, I might never have gotten over it. I would have just pretended that I did. Whether things have been painful or happy, or sad, you've always been there for me. You should know that if you're ever going through hard times, I'll be there for you, too. From now on, we have each other. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you mean a lot to me. I love you.
Why is it so strange hearing the guy's voice say that right into my ears? Akihiko has honestly confided in how he feels. Remember what I said before about, like, seeing a whole different side of your bro when he's in love? It's like, damn, that's exactly what I feel seeing these guys. The way these guys are acting now. You know, when you see your hard ass friend, and then you see a completely different side of him whenever he's with his chick, you just can't help but smile like, never seen this side of you, buddy.
I wonder how things would have gone if you hadn't come here. I mean, Port Island in general, not this room.
Well, actually, the end would never come.
Don't think I'm gonna lose control or anything because I let you in here. Oh, come on, don't laugh like that. You're the only one I can act this way around. Would you mind calling me Aki? Come on, let me hear how it sounds.
God damn, this is strange. Alright, call him Aki.
I'll be sure to make you happy. In time, I hope you can find even more about me to love.
Hey, there are cameras in our room, right? Was all that recorded? Can I, like, save that onto my USB? Oh, it's you. Today's December 25th, huh? All this talk about death and fate in town. Talk about a non-romantic Christmas. Wow, interesting choice of words there. Christmas will be better next year. That's right, next year. We're not gonna let the world end. Yo, where's that footage at? Like, can I save it? I want that footage. I'm gonna call it here. And you know, doesn't that say a lot about the other girls in this group? None of the other guys fall for Yukari, fall for Mitsuru, they all fall for me. Well, except for him. It's like, clearly nobody likes Mitsuru only for her money, which is a good thing. But then it's like, nobody feel, oh right, Fuka too. Nobody feels this way about any of them. They all feel this way about me. I guess I'm just that much of a keeper, huh? Well, same goes if you were a guy protagonist, but you know what I mean. But like, yeah, what's wrong with my boys if I was a guy protagonist? Like, why you all only fall for me? I'm not complaining, but like, what's wrong with them? Anyways, I'm gonna go pass out. So, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.